Franchise Guy, and here we are again. Another episode of our Madden 21 series, guys. And Madden really did poo the bed this week. As you guys know, Madden servers had fallen down. They put out a patch update. Yes, a patch update. And guess what? It broke the game. How are you going to break the game by updating the game? So if you guys are on Xbox, go into your save data, and there's going to be a 4 megabyte additional data save in there. Just delete that. That should fix your servers on Xbox. And if you're on PlayStation, delete the game, reinstall. If you have any questions, go on my Twitter. Link is in the description down below. And I have a YouTube video by another gentleman. I'm blanking on his name right now. The link should be in the description down below too. I'll make sure I put the link in the description down below of that video to help you fix your Madden series if you still cannot get on to Madden as of today, Monday the 9th. But it is week 1 of the 2022 season here in the Madden NFL 21 universe. Chance Bishop, the owner of the Washington football team, is sending out his team for the very first time, this new look team. In the draft, we had some surprise picks. Taking a running back in the second round definitely was a surprise pick to some. Taking a quarterback first overall was a surprise to uncertain. That quarterback's name was Trever Lawrence. Though, due to his play in the preseason, Lawrence will not be making his NFL debut this game. Lawrence has been slated as the backup quarterback to quarterback Colin Kaepernick, who is our week 1 starter, as on 3rd and 3, hand off to Chuba Hubbard, our brand new rookie running back, which is weird that, some people didn't like the fact we took a running back second over with our second round pick, due to the fact, we had Antonio Gibson, the gadget running back right there, had 1,000 yards on the ground and can catch the ball, but Hubbard, I believe, will be a bigger version of Gibson, be bigger, stronger, faster, and he comes with a hidden depth trait. So on top of that, he's a better running back, I feel like. But Kaepernick taking on Las Vegas right now, getting absolutely lit up. Sack right there, forces a 3rd and 16. So we need to find a way to move these chains right now. Kaepernick, playing in the pocket, goes down to Thaddeus Moss. Moss spent all of last year on the injured reserve list. Does keep the star rating from our previous Madden save. So that's why he does have a star opposed to a normal dev trait, which he usually comes with. But taking on the Las Vegas Raiders, they have Derek Carr under helm still. 78 overall, 91 throw power. I think that's a little high, to be fair. But don't tell Tokenasty that, because Tokenasty and Derek Carr are BFFs. You don't believe me? Go check out his Twitter. He's been like, I don't know. It's wild. Dude loves Derek Carr. Derek Carr loves him. But they got a sack on 2nd and 11. There's also going to be a holding call on Gabe Jackson. We're going to decline that one, though. Send him back probably a little further with that sack. Now on 3rd and 22. That was, in fact, an 11-yard loss. Screaming in comes Chase Young. Doesn't get the sack, though. But that second level of defense will wrap up. I believe that was Darren Waller, the tight end, for forcing a punt right here. It's going to be 4th and 4 now. So a big pickup, though. First down any other time except that once. Now Colin Kaepernick, standing in the pocket, coughs up the ball, jumped on by the offensive lineman. They were running for almost like they let the man pass. It was like, oh boy, I forgot to block my man. But that left side is helmed by 2 rookie starters. You have Eichenberg at left tackle and Radnoff at left guard. Both of them were drafted in the 2021 draft. Now 4th and 4, Kaepernick tries to move up in the pocket. Gonna get sacked right there. Not what you want to see right there. It's going to be Hurst and Crosby in on that sack. You really do hate to see that. Now 2nd and 10. Chase Young comes screaming in, blows right past the tackle. Tackle thought he had running back help probably back there to chip block him. But no. That's Chase Young for you. Now 3rd and 16. Guess who's coming screaming? Chase Young gets the pressure. Derek Carr does get the throw off though. But Kendall Fuller will get the stop. Now on 4th and 4 now. So it's really field goal range for the Las Vegas Raiders. So hopefully you can hopefully they can either miss it. It's going to be like a 50-yard attempt almost, because it's at the 40-yard line plus 10-yard end zone. 50-yard attempt for the Raiders kicker. And that one will be not good. It's going to be short. Now on 2nd and 3, Chuba Hubbard running a man over for the first down right there. Big pickup there this time now on to Las Vegas' side of the field, their 39-yard line to be specific. But we are not done yet. Now, second 8 from the 37. Kaepernick kind of rolls around back there and throws a pretty nice pass to number 24. That's going to be Antonio Gibson, the running back. But here we go again, rolling out A.J. Green. Big boy catch for A.J. Green right there. Now first and goal from the 5, set up by that A.J. Green catch. Fake handoff, fires to the end zone. And guess who? Yes, A.J. Green in the end zone. Big touchdown catch. His first touchdown as a member of the Washington football team. Green did sign a 2-year contract with Washington, so depending on how he performs this year, and frankly how the team performs this year, he could be looked to be traded either at the midway point or during the offseason based on both his production and the team's production. So I think we did invest heavily in the receiving core during the draft. Now Josh Jacobs, most overrated running back in Madden, gets a lucky hole right there. And since it was a blitz, there's no secondary for him to have to run through. So he gets himself a touchdown there. Big boy run touchdown to instantly tie this game up. Because if Madden needed any more help to cheese the game, guess what? There would just be Swiss cheese on the field. But Kaepernick now throwing hitch. John Ross, another Bengals wide receiver that came in during this past offseason for a 3-year deal. But that's going to get negated due to a holding by Liam Eichenberg, the rookie left tackle. Now first and 20. Kaepernick airs that one out. Back to John Ross. John Ross catches it, and guess what? Another flag on the play. That's going to be holding on the offense. Who's going to be against? And guess who? Liam Eichenberg. Back-to-back holding calls for the rookie left tackle. Now third and 26. Just trying to get a holding here, get some yards back. Can't wait before so throwing it when we're back to our own end zone. Can be taken out at the 25-yard line. So a big pickup by Trever Hubbard there on the ground. Defense going to be forced to bail us out this time because offense just was not moving. Not doing anything of importance either. But third and 7, Chase Young comes screaming, bowls over Josh Jacobs. But Derek Carr unscathed, gets the pass off in time. To believe that's Hunter Renfrow right there for the first down. Now still on their side of the field out there, 47-yard line. It's going to be first and 10. And here we go again. Chase Young out wide. Comes in screaming, no running back help, but guess what? That will be a first down nonetheless. Falls over the first down marker on the tackle by Cole Holcomb. Second and 9. Here we go again, trying to get a stop, push them out of field goal range. Young hits the quarterback right there, but not after until the throw gets off. And again, he's just dumping down to his tight end. He's going to keep dumping down to his tight end until we, until we hit him, until we make him stop. Now here we go again, linebacker blitz. Cole Holcomb, just gets up in his face. Big boy sack, big loss. 3rd and 23 now at the 41-yard line, out of field goal range almost at this point. Now Chase Young again. Quarterback's going to get a little nudge right there, but he's not going to throw off to number 28 right there. He'll be down to the 27-yard line, so it will be a field goal attempt, a very manageable field goal right there, a 33-yard field goal, I want to say, 34-yard field goal. I'm sorry, now a 44-yard field goal, because they're setting up at the 34. But that kick will be up, and that kick will be good, extending the Raiders' lead to 10-7. Now Kaepernick in the pocket, goes out wide, gets John Ross. Ross, the speedster, shrugs off 2 tackles, and then gets tackled down at Raiders' 41-yard line. Could have had a big boy touchdown right there if he could have taken that one to the house. But first and 10, following that big catch right there by Ross. Kaepernick goes back to the well, and Ross this time going to get not as many yards though, but inside the red zone. And now first and 10 from the 19. And guess who? A.J. Green gets big. And that's what we brought him in here for. Trever Hubbard now. First and goal, and Hubbard will fall into the end zone for his first career NFL touchdown. Absolutely love to see that right there. Love it when rookies have a big impact early on in their careers. Now, Hubbard, the 6-foot running back out of Oklahoma, had some problems with Oklahoma head coach. And that was one of the things that was talked about when we did his interview. Hubbard, he wants to stand up for what's right. And the new look of this Washington football team that's moved away from Dan Snyder, that's moved away from that old front office regime under the guidance of Chance Bishop. One of the reasons we brought in Colin Kaepernick is because this team wanted a changed culture. This team did not want fans to look back and say, oh, this is the Dan Snyder team that had cheerleaders, do things that they weren't comfortable doing, or this was the team that had front office execs harass reporters who are new on the job. No, this team was a team that is to make a difference in the community. This team's a team that will be better than everyone else and will be leaders and looked to as one of the most prestigious institutions in the football league. But to get back to this game, though, we're struggling though. It's 14-10. Offense struggling to move. We had a big defensive stop that first go around, but Josh Jacobs finds a hole right there. Linebackers can't converge. Chase Young, keeping up with them to more or less to the bitter end, but Ty Summers cannot get there for the tackle. So Jacobs gets another big touchdown, 10th career rushing touchdown for the second-year running back. Again, the most overrated running back in the NFL, or in Madden NFL, I should say. Did not deserve an 88 overall because he had the same stats as Miles Sanders, and Miles Sanders is only like an 82. So if anything, Josh should be like an 84 at most. But that's not where we're going to get at, though. But Hubbard, big day so far, 67 yards on 13 carries for the rookie running back at Oklahoma. Now Kaepernick airing it out again. Guess who? A.J. Green getting big once again. Another big catch for the former Cincinnati star wideout. Now 3rd and 10. Here we go. Colin Kaepernick. He's going to roll out slightly. He's going to throw that into coverage, though. It's more or less going to be jumped, though. Deflected, though. Thankfully not intercepted. Head coach Adam Gase, though, looking super thrilled not to have allowed any points that time. But here we go. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Carr going to just air that one out. Nowhere close to being complete. Now 1st and 10. Kaepernick drops back. Kaepernick fires. That one's going to be jumped by number 29 right there. And they're going to try their best to make a tackle, but no, it's going to be a pick 6 for the Las Vegas Raiders. A 48-yard return. You absolutely hate to see that one right there. That is not something you want to do. Offense going to be forced to go right back out there. Defense not looking thrilled at all, especially because that's points that their team is just giving up that they don't need to fight even harder for to prevent. 3rd and 3 after a first down by Hubbard, and guess who? Hubbard again running with a full head of steam through the tackles. Up to 93 yards now on 18 rushes, averaging 5 yards a carry. Looking for Hubbard to be an Ezekiel Elliott type player, but instead of Ezekiel, who's a bigger player, and Saquon, who's a bigger player, having to be a slimmer player to try and prevent injuries and wear and tear on his body. Look at Zeke, Saquon, and Todd Gurley, who've kind of slowed down at 2, 3, and like 6 years in the league. But Hubbard again, big first down for the rookie running back. As Ron Rivera, very impressed with his 2nd round draft pick so far. Now 3rd and 5, here we go again. Colin Kaepernick, he's going to drop back. He's going to fire that one over to Thaddeus Moss. Moss shrugs off one tackle, then goes out at the 14-yard line. So Moss, doing some big boy plays at up to 44 yards on the day so far. Now 1st and 10 again. Here we go. Kaepernick moves around the pocket right there, and scary Terry McLaurin. Flex on the haters, flex on those Raiders, baby. That's going to be his first touchdown of the season. And Dustin Hopkins going to come up here, and he's going to shank that extra point right there. No good. Ron Rivera cannot believe it. You do not miss extra points there. Come on, Dustin. I mean, you're a long-time player in this team, and you're kept around solely for that fact. As the defense allows Jacobs to get a first down. Now 2nd and 4. Carr under center, firing that one out wide to check down to the tight end. So, of course, it's going to be a guaranteed first down for the Raiders. 2nd and 7. Can't get any pressure, but guess who again? The tight end yet again. I mean, Carr has only thrown the ball 14 times. 9 of them have been for completions. I'm pretty sure about 7 of them went to the tight end. But now here we go again. Not the tight end. It's going to be number 11 for the first down. All right, Carr mixing up who he's throwing to. 2nd and 5. Got to keep him out of the end zone. Bend, don't break. But that is pretty much breaking almost to the point. All right, here we go again. Trying again. Now that one, Josh Jacobs muscles his way through two defenders. One defender bounces off him, trying to lunge for a tackle. One defender gets shrugged off by Jacobs' big, powerful, stiff arm. That's going to be his first receiving touchdown of his career. I mean, he's been in the league now. This is his third year, and he's only one receiving touchdown, really? Okay. 3rd and 10, Kaepernick under pressure, goes out there, gets A.J. Green in motion. He falls down, though. So, minute 45 left in the game. We are down by 2 scores. So, we're going to be forced to... I don't know if there's actually enough time, honestly, to do anything. We need to score onside kick, then score instantly to try and attempt a 2-point conversion. But down at the 32-yard line, now the 31-yard line now. Here we go. Kaepernick sacks, coughs up the ball. And that right there will end the game as Colin Kaepernick fumbles the ball for the 2nd time today. This one, though, will go in the hands of the Las Vegas Raiders, cementing yet another loss for Washington. Ron Rivera, in his tenure right now, is 3-14 as the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders of the Washington football team. Kaepernick, not bad, not great though. 18 for 27, 259 yards, a 106.8 passer rating, 2 tutties, 1 interception on 66 completion percentage. Chuba Hubbard, 107 yards for the rookie running back, touchdown, and 11 for Antonio Gibson. Receiving, A.J. Green, leading receiver at 77 yards with a touchdown. John Ross had 56 yards, 48 for Scary Terry and a touchdown. Thaddeus Moss had 44, Antonio Gibson had 16. Schwartz and Hubbard had some yards too. Radnaz and Sheriff allowed sacks. Chase Young, 2.5 sacks on the day. Has sack for Jermaine Owusu-Koramoah. Cole Holcomb had a sack, a big sack earlier in the game. And not many tackles for your Washington football team. Tressway had no punts on the day, or no kicks at least. But Dustin Hopkins would go 2 for 3 from the extra points, attempted no field goals. Punting, there we are, punting 3 punts, 150 yards, 50 is the average. Kick return, 5 for 116 for Cordell Patterson. And Patterson also had some return yards for punting. First matchup against the Cowboys and the Cowboys team. Definitely looking a lot more stacked than your Washington football team, especially with X Factors and Superstars. I think Chase Young's our only X Factor. We have like 3 Superstars. Yeah, so we're doing a lot. We're not doing as great as the Cowboys right now. I'm pretty sure they have more Superstars than we have all ability players. So, just saying. I'm not complaining or anything. Just putting that out there that Washington definitely at a clear disadvantage here in 2022. But the one thing that we're going to play right now is the slow waiting game. Build up our our system, our team from the inside out. Go into every offseason with a game plan. Look to increase one position or one group of players in free agency, then increase the other in the draft if possible. But definitely, something we struggled with in the last draft was we didn't go in with a clear mindset. We went all over the place. A lot of receivers, a running back, a couple linebackers, a couple offensive linemen, quarterback. Just did not have a clear-cut plan for last draft. So definitely, Chance Bishop, the owner of this Washington football team, needs to sit down with his head of scouting, sit down with Ron Rivera, sit down with, the budget committee on the Washington team, and figure out who's going to be available in free agency, who they can target, who's going to improve their team, and who's going to be in the draft that they can use to improve their team if, what happens in free agency doesn't go their way. If they can get linebackers in free agency, and they can't see any real linebackers they want to get after in the draft, alright, let's go after offensive line, let's go after defensive backs. If it's vice versa, guess what? It's going to make their job easy. They have to have a plan going in to improve every position. They can't afford any luxury picks at this point. But, Cowboys taking advantage of all of their luxury players right now as they're up 14-6. Now 21-6. I mean, you could do a little more than some field goals here, boys. Come on. And there you go. Ron Rivera falling to 3-15 now as the head coach of the Washington football team. I'm not saying that this man deserves... I'm saying this man does not deserve this. The man who, at least in Madden 21 universe, has battled and defeated his cancer. So we need him to... We need... Not just for him to perform more, we need him to be, yes, the best coach he possibly, but we need this team to give him their all so they can be the best team they can possibly be. I understand that there's a lot of holes on this team, guys, and that we're going to slowly start filling them up. But you guys got to be patient with this series. We're going to slowly get there. By year 3 or 4, we're going to start competing for winning seasons. Season 1 and 2. Season 1 we went 3-13. Season 2, I can honestly see we're going to probably go around the same threshold. But Kaepernick, not a great day. 538 passer rating, 18 for 36, 187 yards, 50% completion, and an interception rushing. Trever Hubbard, 66 yards on 15 carries, no touchdowns. Antonio Gibson, Colin Kaepernick, Bryce Love, and AJ Green all had some rushing yards. AJ Green second most on the team for the game. John Ross led the team in receiving yards with 57, Darius Moss with 53, Antonio Gibson 26, AJ Green 21, McLaurin and Hakeem Butler has had some catches. I think Morgan Moses allowed sacks. Now, Jeremiah Owusu-Koroma led the team in tackles with 10. Had also had a tackle for loss. Jonathan Allen had a sack on the day, 7 tackles. Joe Hayden had some couple tackles. Good to see veteran Joe Hayden performing on this Washington team. Definitely used the service well to pair along with Kendall Fuller and Chad Owuzie. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, comment down below what we should do next. Until next time, you two though, peace out, rock on, stay classy, and have a super great day. I guess I don't know.